Hi YouTube and WoW players, my name is Alexo from Yosandre and KT. Those are the realms that I usually play on. I'm a decent PvPer. I picked up a lot from a lot of glads and stuff, but I mean I'm still learning, but I'm gonna just give everything that they really told me, and I'm gonna just give it to you guys that need to learn and always ask, oh, why is 1500 plus so hard, why is 1750 hard, 1800, 1900, blah blah blah. Well, basically I'm just gonna give you 10 steps to increase your arena play. Step 1, if you're new at the game, never backpedal. Backpedaling is terrible. It is very very bad. It means to backpedal, it means you're using either the S key, or you're using the arrows, which are terrible play. What you're gonna really mostly use is Q, W, and E to move around, and you set those to strafe. That's step 1. Step 2, key binding. Before you start key binding, you remember the QWE that I was just telling you about? Well, all the keys around that area, around, like, for example, A, S, D, Z, X, C, T, F, V, G, B, or Shift 1, 2, 3, 4, Alt 1, 2, 3, 4, Control 1, 2, 3, 4. All those are binds that you need to set up. Those are crucial. You really need this. All those are standard binds, and just set up your abilities to a bind, and it helps a lot. You don't have to take the time to look down, to look at your action bar, click it, because WoW PvP is speed. Everything is speed. Speed is key in reaction time. You cannot be slow. It takes a long time to click on different spells, rather than setting up a spell to a certain button that you can just click instantly. Step 3, Arena 1, 2, 3 macros, and just macros in general. Arena macros are very important. If you plan on getting 2K plus, you're going to have to use arena macros if you're starting out. Gladiators, I don't know how they do it. They don't need macros, they don't need nothing. But they're already good. They used it before. Have you ever seen videos of good players, and on their action bar they have 3 sets of moves? No, they have 3 moves, excuse me. And let's say I have 3 polymorphs, or 3 deep freezes, or 3 counterspells. That's just me because I'm a mage. Those are arena 1, 2, 3 macros. What they basically do is you set up, instead of clicking on the 3 different players, 3, 5, 2 different players, whatever you're playing, 5s, 2s, or 3s, without clicking on them, you could just click the macro, and it'll do your ability or whatever is set to it towards that person, without you having to click on that person and be bad and just click on a ability. That's where macros and key binding comes into play. For example, I gave you some down here. For example, /cast box target equals arena 1. You could, instead of the 1, you could use a 2 or a 3. Those are for the 3 different people. I'm just giving you 3 because I play 3s. You can go up to 5, and you put counterspell, the name of the ability, right after. Or cast target arena 2 polymorph, blah blah blah, 1, 2, 3. Copy those. That's basically why you'll see players with 3 of them, because you can just click that button and it'll do with whatever you need to that person instantly. I told you the first time, it's all about time in this game. It's quick, speed. Step 4, add-ons. Well, a legit site to get add-ons is curse.com. For arenas, you don't really need add-ons that much, but they help a lot. Add-ons are good for everybody. They give players options on what to do or what cooldowns is popped. Like for arenas, get juked or InterruptBar. It looks at your opponent's interrupts and tells how many like what time, like when they used it, and it shows how much seconds is left on the cooldown until it pops back up. You can get Gladius. It shows the enemy trinkets. It's just a better frame for the enemy. GladiatorlosSA. That's the best, because back when I was playing in Kata. I played near end Kata, like season 12. But that it talks to you and it tells you what abilities has been used, so it's good prep in your mind on how you can react in the game. Step 5, just accessories. And I mean, you can get a standard keyboard, you can have a standard mouse, but binding to mouse, like I key bind my mouse. Like I use the up scroll for something, the down scroll for something, the shift up, the shift down, the shift mid, or the mid for different things. It's just, just get creative. It's everything is about speed in this game. A Razer Naga is a 13 button mouse. You could set up keybinds on all the 13 buttons. It'll run you back $50 to $60 on Amazon. Step 6, set goals and get higher. Just like all of us, we all started out bad at one time. So the first bracket would be, I would say, like somewhere 1,000 to 1,300, which is bad. If you're stuck in that group, you're not good. 1,300 to 1,550, you're getting a little idea of what arenas like have to offer, but you're not really fully equipped. 1,550 to 1,750, you're not bad. You're actually learning about the game. 1,750 to 2K, you're okay. You know what you're doing. You have an idea. You have nothing to worry about. Now anything past that's ridiculous, and you should be already good. If you're past that, you shouldn't even be watching this video. But these are the titles: Challenger, Rival, Duelist, and Glad. Glad is the top title, and it's where all the pros play, blah blah blah. But you're gonna want to go from here, and just make your way down the bracket. It's gonna take some time, but you gotta play. Step 6, find players and gain synergy. You need to learn it. It's a learning experience. Take tips. Just get good. Don't get cocky. Get to know your players and the play style. Get comfortable. And just gain synergy. Step 8, communication is needed to be good. If you want to get to 2K plus MMR, you need communication. Make sure you use Skype. You can use Ventrilo, but Skype is much more preferred because it's smoother, it's less gritty. In arena games, you're going to want to call out as much stuff as possible to let your partners know, what's going on in the game, how they can react, what they can do to help you, and just all that extra stuff. Step 9, practice. Practice makes perfect. Use battlegrounds to help you remember what buttons your moves are assigned to. Get good at that. Never look at your keyboard. Never have to look at your action bars to remember your keybinds. If you have to, that means you don't remember what you binded. The point of keybinds is to be fast, to be speedy. Just like I said before, you want to remember all this. Take that in mind. Step 10, never give up. Never, never, never give up. It's hard, PvP. It's supposed to be hard. But, you know, follow what I just told you. In 2 to 4 weeks, you will see results. Just keep going. Get better. And don't stay bad. Alex O from Yosandre, KT, deuces.